All right, hello everybody. I am going to give it a try. I want to see if I can learn a language in 7 days. I can't do it today. So, yeah, I was just sad and apathetic and, blah blah blah, all the great things that come along with depression. Yeah. About a week ago, I was feeling super motivated. I started filming a video that had next to nothing to do with mental health. It was all about this 8 tasks per day challenge that this photographer Peter McKinnon had made a video about, and then one of my good friends had sent to me. It lasted all of about 2 days. And then yesterday I had one of the roughest days that I've had in a while. Spent most of it sobbing, and then went over to my mom's and passed out on her couch for 3 hours. Hi, Miss. Oh, don't do that though. You just typed. Yeah, I mean, bipolar is no joke. Or, even if this isn't related to my mental illness, just feelings suck sometimes. I like to try to take a really positive motivational tone because I feel like that's lacking. Nicholas, you're so funny. But a lot of the times it just really sucks. Oh my god, he's playing with my hair tie now. Dude. Pick a lane. Sometimes, as this past week has gone for me, I, other than going to work from 9 to 5, I am just asleep the whole time. I'll get home at 6 p.m. and I'll get into bed. Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night for a couple hours, but sometimes I just choose to be unconscious because it's easier than dealing with things. Outside of napping, I've also developed some other key coping mechanisms, like binge eating peanut butter M&Ms and listening to Mr. Ballen on YouTube. I'll listen to hours and hours of comedy stations on Pandora. I love Kathleen Madigan and Shane Smith, Jackie Cation, Kyle Kinane. I also love the classics. You got John Mulaney. What's his name? He won the Mark Twain Comedy Award or Entertainment Award, and for some reason I can't remember his name. Dave Chapelle. Jesus Christ, yeah, Dave Chapelle. I also really like to listen to spoken word poetry. I have been building a playlist of these poems on YouTube since I was in high school, along the journey of dealing with my depression. They're my 2 favorites right now are Alicia Nicole Harris and Ebony Stewart. But there's also this other girl, what's her name? Sabrina Benaim. She does a lot of poetry about depression, and I've been listening to her since I was probably 15 or 16, and it really helped me figure out a lot of what I was dealing with. The playlist that I just talked about that I've been building is called Mr. Wives because it started off as a playlist of music from the band Mr. Wives. There were about 3 of their songs, and then for some reason it turned into a poetry playlist, and so I will make that public and link it in the bio just because it's some good stuff. I'll walk to my favorite bookstore down the street and pick something up, even though when I'm depressed I usually don't read. I like the fact that it gives me something to look forward to. Having a book right now, I just bought this one, Salman Rushdie. His book Haroun in the Sea of Stories was the first piece of fiction that I really, really loved. So I saw this, I'm usually more of an essay reader, so the fact that I found a book of his essays, I'm very excited. I'm feeling a bit better today, so maybe today's the day that I tackle that. I mean, depression keeps me socially isolated, chained to the bed, chained to the couch, as dramatic as it sounds, and I feel like art like this gives me some sort of a window of human connection, you know. I can still feel like I'm experiencing other people's lives even if I can't go out and actually do it in person. So yeah, I mean, spoken word poetry, comedy, books, all of that has become really important to me when I'm in these lows. Those are a lot of my coping skills, my coping mechanisms. I also find that spending time with other people who have depression, or specifically bipolar depression, has been a godsend. I mean, they tell it like it is, they don't pity you, they push you, and they feel comfortable enough to joke about the situation. I'm lucky enough to have had a number of people in my life who have had bipolar type 2 or type 1. So there's always been somebody to go to when I've been going through this diagnosis process and having these experiences who completely understands me. Through making these YouTube videos, I've met a lot more people, specifically people my own age, who have these diagnoses, and it's really interesting having these conversations with other 20-something-year-olds because I think it's a unique time to have it because there's so much else going on. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I don't know if I've been depressed because of the bipolar or depressed because I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, or, you know, I don't know what it is, but sometimes talking to other people helps me kind of pick that stuff apart and hearing their experiences. So, and I was having one of those conversations the other day, and this person told me I was the first woman her age that she had gotten to speak with about this. She didn't know anyone else with this diagnosis, and that hit me so hard because having my network of people who understand me has been vital. So I got inspired to put together a weekly Zoom meeting. It's gonna be Sundays 4 to 5 for now, unless that doesn't work for people, but I set one up this Sunday, and I'm just trying to get anyone who has, specifically 20-something-year-olds who identify with this illness, who want to get together and just talk and hang out over Zoom. Having a community like that has been huge in surviving this thing for me, so I want to build that and keep having those conversations. I'll leave my email in the bio of this video, but it is my name, sophiemurray74@gmail.com. So if you are a 20-something-year-old and you identify with having bipolar disorder, and you want to be a part of it, shoot me an email. If you know somebody who does and they want to be a part of it, send this video to them. I hope they'll reach out. Yeah. The first one's gonna be this Sunday, August 1st from 4 to 5 p.m. and I'm really excited about it. I'm in Al-Anon. I do Al-Anon groups sometimes because I am a recovering little control freak. And I just kind of want to have a similar community but for my bipolar 2 diagnosis. So thanks for watching. I love this community. I love having these conversations, and I am really excited to get to connect on a different level with these Zoom calls. And I hope to see a number of you there.